The top 10 foods for naturally lowering blood pressure when your blood pressure is consistently higher than usual. It is known as hypertension. In order to pump all of the blood and oxygen through your arteries, your heart must pump more forcefully. The endothelium that lines the inside of your arteries experiences strain over time, losing its flexibility and becoming stiff and rigid. This stiffening increases the risk of blood clots and plaque formation, which can cause heart attacks, irregular heartbeats, arrhythmia, strokes, kidney damage, eye disorders, and even death, if you don't manage to control this. But what actually causes this elevated blood pressure in the first place? One of the primary culprits is consuming too much refined sugar, which depletes your antioxidant reserves and stiffens your arteries and lowers circulation. Another major contributing factor is a potassium deficit, which makes our bodies retain more fluid and strains the heart and arteries. Additionally, consuming refined carbs like bread, wheat, pastries, and cakes lowers potassium levels and causes an overproduction of the hormone insulin, which can cause internal artery damage and result in very constricted arteries. High blood pressure can also be caused by a consistent lack of mild activity because the heart is a muscle and has to be exercised. High amounts of mental stress can increase the hormone cortisol, which can interfere with the messages your heart receives. Additionally, a lack of magnesium, vitamin C, or vitamin D might cause your vascular system to become constrictive and tight, making the heart work harder and raising your blood pressure. Fortunately, there are several organic foods with anti-hypertensive characteristics that can lower your blood pressure. In this video, you'll discover the top 10 meals in the world for lowering blood pressure and safeguarding your arteries and circulatory system. Just a friendly reminder that the objective of this film is purely educational. If you have any questions about your medicine, consult your doctor for a professional evaluation. 1. Flax seeds. One of the most effective natural ways to reduce your blood pressure is by eating 4 tablespoons, 30 g, of flax seeds per day. Alpha-linolenic acid, which is present in flax seeds, is a beneficial form of lipid that reduces inflammation throughout the body and aids in the healing of the endothelial cells that line the walls of your arteries. Just before eating, crush your flax seeds to liberate this beneficial fat and increase its availability for digestion. I suggest putting them in a salad or blending them into a nutritious smoothie. 2. Lemons whole. Raw. Lemons and limes are 2 citrus fruits that are particularly rich in bioflavonoids, which reduce blood pressure, and vitamin C. Use the entire lemon since the pith, seeds, and skin contain the majority of the nutrients. Therefore, just combine a whole organic lemon with 8 ounces of mineral water. Add a cup of berries for sweetness, or use erythritol or stevia, 2 healthy sweeteners. Drink this regularly to see significant changes in your general health. 3. Celery. When your blood pressure is high, it's crucial to start eating more complete, nutrient-rich meals that may be found in nature rather than reducing your intake of processed foods, to assist in rebalancing your system. Because it includes phthalates, which are organic substances that have been demonstrated to relax the tissues in the artery walls, celery is one of the meals that can reduce blood pressure the most effectively. Your blood pressure normally drops as a result of the improved ability of blood to flow through the arteries. 2 to 3 stalks each day can be eaten in a salad or can be enhanced with homemade hummus. Chicken breast. Grass-fed. The human body uses an antioxidant called CoQ10, which is abundant in beef liver and other organ meats. CoQ10 is particularly important for your heart. To aid in your heart's healthy contraction, CoQ10 supports the mitochondrial energy factories inside of it. Your blood pressure will return to normal as a result of your heart's improved capacity to circulate blood throughout the body and an increase in arterial wall flexibility. To ensure that the organ meats you purchase are of the highest caliber, make sure the animals were grass-fed and grass-finished. 5. Seeds from watermelon. The flesh, in particular. The watermelon fruit seeds are a good source of the L-citrulline amino acid. Consuming citrulline causes your body to produce arginine and nitric oxide, which expands and dilates your blood vessels. This lowers your blood pressure and promotes free circulation of blood throughout your body. You may substitute a modest serving of this fruit for junk food, or you can buy organic watermelon seeds online or at health food stores. 6. Wild salmon. Omega-3 fatty acids should be consumed in large quantities whenever there is excessive blood pressure or any kind of cardiac issue. The active forms of omega-3s, DHA and EPA, are abundant in oily fish like herring, mackerel, sardines, and salmon. To significantly lower your blood pressure, consider replacing your animal protein with these wild fish twice a week. Because of its vivid pink color, wild salmon is better than other fish. This is a result of a substance called astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects your heart from oxidative and free radical damage. 7. Beet tops and cruciferous. Pay close attention to number 7, as it might potentially save your life. Did you know that nearly 98% of Americans lack a mineral called potassium? This is likely the main contributing factor to the prevalence of heart disease as a fatal condition. A vital electrolyte component called potassium keeps your arteries from stiffening and keeps them pliable, smooth, and elastic. Additionally, it maintains a normal heartbeat and counteracts the side effects of salt by releasing any fluid retention you may be carrying because salt retains fluid while potassium releases it. Beet tops are one of the world's greatest sources of potassium and are simple to include into salads or even green smoothies. Additionally, I advise consuming Swiss chard, broccoli, acorn squash, bok choy, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. Regularly consume asparagus and zucchini to increase your potassium intake. 8. Pumpkin seeds, raw. I advise you to begin snacking on a small handful of raw, unroasted pumpkin seeds after dinner. These seeds are exceptionally nutrient-dense, with high levels of magnesium, and both forms of vitamin E have various mechanisms for lowering blood pressure. Magnesium and potassium work together to control your heart rate, avoid heart muscle cramping, and keep the muscles in your arteries from stiffening up. Additionally, vitamin E helps to lessen artery inflammation, thins blood naturally, lowers the danger of blood clots, and helps to oxygenate the heart to keep it from cramping. Avocados. Avocados are one of the world's most nutrient-dense foods and are high in potassium, magnesium, vitamin E, and a variety of other elements that promote a healthy cardiovascular system. To enhance your general health and increase blood flow throughout your body, start consuming 1-2 avocados each week or more frequently. Avocadin B, a special enzyme found in avocados, helps to lower insulin resistance and the buildup of free fatty acids in the blood. This aids in preventing lipids from adhering to the arterial walls and obstructing blood flow. 10. Herbs and spices. Because they contain a vast array of therapeutic phytochemicals, several herbs and spices have been researched for their capacity to decrease high blood pressure. I advise you to begin using these essential herbs and spices in your diet whenever you can by including them into smoothies, beverages, teas, stir-fries, and salads. Curcumin, a component of turmeric, helps to naturally lower blood pressure and decreases insulin resistance. Anthocyanins, which have been proven in tests to decrease blood pressure, are present in the tea made from hibiscus blossoms. To control high blood sugar, use cinnamon. Likewise, defend the arteries and heart against oxidative harm. Garlic includes allicin, a general healer and blood pressure stabilizer, which is utilized in room diffusers to reduce the stress hormone cortisol, which can directly lower blood pressure. Along with celery seeds, coriander, rosemary, cat's claw, thyme, ginger, parsley, and cardamom, which have all been demonstrated to help decrease blood pressure. Other ways to lower blood pressure. 1. Start by fasting for 16 hours each day and consume all of your daily caloric needs in an 8-hour period. The insulin hormone, which is typically to blame for high blood pressure, may be balanced out best by doing this. 2. Reduce your intake of processed foods, sweets, refined grains, and flours as much as you can, and switch to raw vegetables high in minerals instead, such as avocados, celery, broccoli, beet tops, and the other foods suggested in this video. 3. Begin daily intake of 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 and 20,000 IUS, 0.5 mg, of vitamin D3. While vitamin K2 works to stop the hardening of the arteries, vitamin D is a sort of hormone supplement that is particularly effective at decreasing high blood pressure, also not vitamin K. 4. Start regularly engaging in low-stress activity, such as walking, swimming, or bicycling for an hour each day, to reduce cortisol, a stress hormone that frequently elevates blood pressure. The parasympathetic portion of your nervous system is activated by gentle movement, which enhances blood flow and helps to maintain a healthy blood pressure. 5. If you drink, limit your consumption to the weekends or stop altogether. As smoking depletes vitamin C and damages blood vessels, you'll also want to stop smoking. 6. Pay special attention to making your sleep more satisfying. Turn off all the lights an hour before you go to bed, and give yourself extra time to unwind without any electronic gadgets. Blood pressure and certain chemicals, such as cortisol, must be controlled, and this requires sleep. Melatonin, the primary sleep hormone, can be induced by using lavender mist or essential oils in the bedroom. Using 6 vitamins can unclog your arteries. Thank you so much for viewing my video today. As usual, I send you my best wishes for good health, prosperity, and happiness.